Hello everybody, this is the King of Pikmin here yet again, and we're back with the path to Mortal Kombat 11. This is episode 15 of the series where I discuss a topic in the video that I wanted to talk about for the week. And then you guys in the comments below let me know what you think about the topic, and we have a discussion about it down there. So this week I wanted to talk about the Krypt, and let me say first that I am so happy that they got Cary Tagawa to come back as Shang Tsung. That's so perfect. The first Mortal Kombat movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. I watched it like countless times as a kid and as an adult. I just love it so much. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the Krypt, and the first thing I wanted to talk about is the main character of the Krypt. It looks like you play as somebody in the Krypt. He seems to be like maybe a Shirai Ryu member or just some other just random maybe explorer. I don't fully know. Now, the reason I say he might be a member of the Shirai Ryu is because, spoiler alert, if you guys don't, want to see this, it's just from the leaked achievement list a long time ago. There were 2 Krypt achievements. One of them being run 5 miles in the Krypt, which means it's going to be huge. I mean, obviously it's not going to be, run 5 miles one direction. It's probably just in total run 5 miles, but it's probably going to be really big Krypt. They've already said it's going to be their biggest one yet. But the other achievement is the one that caught my eye. Spear 50 hanging bodies in the Krypt. And when you hear spear in Mortal Kombat, you think Scorpion, right? You think get over here. So there's 2 things that could happen. He could be a member of the Shirai Ryu and use a spear like Scorpion. But I think the more likely one is that in MKX there was a lot of artifacts you could find. You could find Scorpion's spear, you could find Raiden's staff, you could find Kung Lao's hat, and you use them to solve puzzles. And I'm thinking it's going to be similar in this game. Now, the thing I think is going to be very different, I think it's going to play like Mortal Kombat Armageddon's Conquest mode. That's just how I hope it does, and I think it will. So I think it's going to be like a beat-em-up style thing, where there's probably going to be enemies and stuff on your way to the chests. Again, I could be dead wrong on this, but they said that Shang Tsung is going to be narrating it as you go through. So I'm thinking, you go to a new area, you have to fight a bunch of people, and then while you're fighting, Shang Tsung's taunting you or saying stuff, or who knows. That's what I think it might be, especially since in the Krypt you've never been a character before. Like, you've never had a character that you played as. It was always just like first person, you going through the Krypt, like it wasn't a character going through. So I think that since they've specifically made it so a character comes through the door and walks up to Shang Tsung, and Shang Tsung talks to the character, you're going to be like in third person, kind of like a conquest mode from the older games. Now, okay, here's another thing. In the stress test, we saw there were 4 different types of currencies. Those of you who play the mobile game know about the coins and the souls. And the souls is what you use to, it's like a higher version of the currency. And we see that MK11 has that now. It's got, in the stress test, when you won a match, you would see coins, souls, a heart, and then another green symbol. It seemed like the heart, every time I did a fatality, it seemed like I got one. So I don't know if that's like a Krypt, if all 4 of these are Krypt currencies or used for other things. But I feel like they're all going to be using the Krypt. If you remember, like in Deadly Alliance and Deception and whatnot, there were different types. There were platinum coins, there were onyx coins, there were ruby coins, there were different types. And I think this is like a throwback to that kind of. There's going to be coins that unlock low level stuff, souls that unlock higher level stuff probably. A heart, like the hearts, I don't know, maybe to unlock or maybe to unlock brutalities. By doing fatalities, you'll get these hearts and you can unlock brutalities. I really don't know. The currency on the far right, the other green currency, I don't even know what to make of that, to be honest. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But these might not even all be currencies. It might just be coins in the Krypt for all we know. I'm just speculating. Now, another theory I had is since since the Krypt is in Shang Tsung's island, he has to have something to gain from it. So I'm thinking if you spend enough souls, like what if you unlock every chest that involves souls? What if what you've been doing the whole time is powering up Shang Tsung by turning in these souls, you know what I mean? And then you have to fight him at the end. Like if you unlock everything in the Krypt, because the Krypt's never really had like a payout for unlocking everything other than all the content you got from unlocking everything. So I'm thinking they might have like a payoff, and that payoff being you power up Shang Tsung with a bunch of souls, and then you have to fight him, How sick would that be? That would be so sick. Anyways, and we also saw in the customization screen stuff, there's different tiers of rarity for gear pieces and intros, and like there's the mythic, the normal, or there's mythic, mortal, and there's other types. I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head. But there was like 3 different types of rarities from what we saw. and I'm thinking maybe these currencies have to do with that. Maybe souls will get you certain tiers of stuff. Like maybe souls will get you the mythic and higher, and then coins will just get you like mortal level gear, which is the lowest. I'm just guessing. You know what I mean? We also know that some gear can be found just by playing through Towers of Time and everything. So the Krypt might not even have anything to do with gear. It might just be the intros and the cosmetic stuff. Yeah, I'm just super excited to see what the Krypt has in store. It's always a fun little mini game to go through and see what you find and whatnot. So I'm really excited for that, and let me know what you guys think about my ideas in the comments below. Let me know if you think they're even plausible or if I'm just, blowing smoke. Who knows? Time will tell. I can't wait. I'm just so happy that Shang Tsung is going to be there, and he's none other than, Kerry Tagawa. So that's so hype. That's the best part about the reveal to me. That was just so amazing. So hopefully you guys are as excited as I am, and thanks for watching another episode, and I'll see you next week for another one. Thanks so much.